shut up in you. Hammett, shut up. No, you got spices, and from time to time we enjoy you and your worship and your praise, and we enjoy how you come in and you serve the vision, and we enjoy how you on time. That's a spice too. You can follow other people's direction. Don't have to have a lead dog to tell you what to do. That's the spice, right? But you ain't clothes, right? He says, you are my sister, which means we are the same family. And you are my spouse, which means we are as one. Right? I like these metaphors. A spring shut up, a fountain sealed. After we go back up to verse 10 and 11. What a Debbie Downer. I mean, come on. That's like me telling you all the good things. I said, but you know what? There's some other stuff that I need to talk about. I know you can do this. That's a good dichotomy to give. You want to, strengthen what remains before you tell them. Say, but there's other stuff still lacking in your faith, as we did the church of Sardis in the book of Revelation. He will always tell them the good things. Jesus, when he was talking, y'all know that, right? You go over there, you tell them how good, how fantastic Ephesus was and all that. But to get down to the last part of it, you find out he said, what? In order for what you already, all the positive qualities in your life, in order for them to flourish, we got to let you know that there are some things that is hindering you from flourishing. You're top-heavy, but no foundation. Surfacely, there's a presentation that's acceptable, but privately, you're enclosed. I know. I can tell it get tight because, when it gets good, because nobody say nothing.
Amen.
I'm going to give a break so it'll dawn on you.
Amen.
Amen. So, guarded and closed. This is what it means. Closed, bolted, barred. It's as if there was a battalion standing out against you that won't allow you to flow. It's a military term. The enemy has enclosed us, y'all. I ain't enclosed. I'm good. Me and God, we have it going on. Yeah. Let's see. Go to Isaiah 51. Let's just see what, I ain't a word, but when a garden's not closed. Okay, let's see what a garden that's fluid. Let's look and see what the positivities could be of this arrangement. It's just not a cloud of dirt, but it is a prophetic picture. Isaiah 51 and 3. We're going to hit a couple of spots. Come in Jeremiah, then we're going to talk. We're going to do it. We're going to close. We're going to go out with a bang. For the Lord shall comfort Zion. He will comfort all of her waste places, all of her mistakes. He will make her wilderness like Eden. What? Her wilderness like Eden? You mean my wilderness can be blessed? Because what happened in Eden? What is the connotation for Eden? Why would he connect? Life. What happened when Jesus showed? When God showed up in the garden, and they went and hid themselves. Why did they hide themselves? Because they no longer had communion. Yeah. Right? Because really, Eden is significant for two things: CD, communion, and dominion. Dominion is the precursor to communion. That's why Jesus went into dominion after he communed with God in the wilderness. Jesus was in the wilderness. Matthew 4, Luke 4, right? Tempted how many? 40 days, right? In the wilderness. He was in communion.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
God was verifying his communion. And the attack on him to turn things and do things and jump off buildings had to do with his communion. Said, I will not break my communion with the Father. to satisfy myself. Don't. I know I ain't gonna get no clap on that one because that's blowback, blowback on you. You're like, hold on a second. But anyhow, but dominion. Then he came out in the power of the Spirit. Am I right? So that's what communion does. It's demonstrative. So let's get back here. He said, he should make her wilderness like Eden and her desert like the garden of the Lord. Hold on, Apostle, I'm having a rough time. I really can't pray like I want to. I really can't seek God like I want to. I'm really having so many things, so many options vying for my attention. I got news for you. You don't have to be enclosed. You can get principles like this and tell it, whatever desert you in, say, you know what, desert, you're going to be like the garden of the Lord. I'm not going to allow my circumstance to dictate to me what I'm going to do with my life. I'm not going to allow it to proportion me and tell me what I can offer God. I don't want to pray to God because I have to. Amen. Ain't no power in that. I pray to God because I want to. I worship God because I want to. I put music in my house because I want to. We stream it. I'll get on my computer and kick it up. Sometimes I'll be watching a game and stream it. I can watch. My eyes is trained to get into the game, but my heart is trained to listen to worship. Amen. So my house is not divided. Desert, like the garden of the Lord, joy and what? Gladness should be found therein. So that garden is not enclosed. Why? Because that garden of Eden, that garden of the Lord has joy and gladness therein. Thanksgiving and the voice of melody in that garden. In that place that's in us. See, most of us don't know how to use these tools. See, when you're in those situations, you got to use the word. You can't just blow it off and make light of it. It's trying to bring you to a conflict of interest. It's trying to liquidate your passion and your zeal. So you can't just say this too shall pass. No. You got to take control. You got to bring your body under. You got to use the scriptures on it. If you're feeling some kind of way, find something for it. And don't let your senses cause you to zone out. 58 and 11. Like 7 chapters. And the Lord shall guide thee continually. And do what? Satisfy your soul where? Get out of here. My circumstances won't dictate what God is doing in me? Yep. Yeah. You have to tell you, see, no, this is not automatic stuff. You have to read this stuff. And you have to meditate on this stuff. I do. I have to meditate. I said, I'm not going to walk around here with a long face. He's going to satisfy my soul. When I'm praying, I come down there and pray. When the scriptures come up, bubble up on the inside of me. And he'll remind you, even in drought, you can be victorious. Even in drought, I'll put a song in you. Even in drought, I'll make your bones fat. The bones carry... The DNA is in the bones. And fat don't mean fat is in weight. Fat is in anointing. He said, I'll make you weighty in structure, in government, in submission to my voice. He said, thou should be like a water garden and like a spring of waters whose waters fail not. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be a garden enclosed. I don't want my water to be failed. I want to be able to be in the desert and the garden of the Lord shows up. Amen. When not wilderness is like Eden. Where thanksgiving and the voice of melody is. Whose waters fail not. How many know our waters don't have to fail? How many know it says in Psalms 1? Right? Yes. What does it say? Come on, y'all. I know I got some people. Tree planted by the rivers of water. But what that verse 1 say? Blessed is the man that what? Walking not in the counsel of, nor what? Standeth in the, nor what? Sit in the seat of the scornfuls. I don't need no scorners. You know, the scorners always telling you what you can't do. See, that's that whole tear that happens when you get in the wrong company. If you look at it in Psalms 1, go to Psalms 1. Amen. You writing those down? You gotta be writing those down, because I know you ain't just like zoned out on me. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of scornfuls. That is a decline. First you walk, then all of a sudden you stand, then all of a sudden you sit. You start hanging around the wrong people, you start walking with them, you start talking, dropping little dimes in your ear. Before long, you stop. You stop your progression. You ain't moving nowhere. So you're guilty by association. And all of a sudden, you do like them, sitting on your scorn. Sitting in the seat of the scornful. And now you immobilized. You can't lift your hands and pray and all that good stuff. Verse 2. Here's the antidote. But his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in this law doeth he meditate every time he feel like it. From time to time. Depends on the day. Sunday and Wednesday. Okay. Day and night. 24/7, 365. That's what we need. I'm going to watch out. Make sure I don't hang around sinners and what's that? Ungodly sinners and scornful. I don't want to hang around with folks that the reputation that's going to kind of diffuse what God is doing on the inside of me. Because if they diffuse my passion, then I'm going to be confused with his purpose. If he diffuse my passion, then I'm going to be confused in my purpose. If I hang around people, they're going to diffuse my passion, because that's what the enemy wants to do. He wants to diffuse you. And once that happens, my purpose is confused. I don't know which way do we go? Which way do we go?